here. I'm gonna try to do a video today, and I'm gonna try to do some comparisons. Now I may not compare all three machines over each target, but I'm gonna try. Wind is light so far. I've got this Tarsacci unit out here, 8000 MDT unit. I got an etrac, and I've got this Equinox 800. Now keep in mind that the Tarsacci coil is smaller than the etrac and Equinox stock coils. And I've got to find some targets, and that may not be so easy for me today, but I'm going to try. I'm back in this same site. Okay, I'm still at this same site, and I'm just a few feet away from where I just picked up, I think is a fake cut reel. And I'm down below this same old tree. I'm going to tilt my head back, and I've got these cows out here playing with me. Okay, here's an Equinox 800 located target that I'm going to compare. Part 2. Now I found this in speed 5, and I'm going to leave it there, hour by 0. Now one thing to note about this target, I'm getting a double beep over here on this side. I don't believe there's another target there. Okay. Now turning 90 degrees, the signal's not near as good. I'll run it to speed 6, see if that improves it. Doesn't seem to help it much. Okay, we're going to shut this one down. We're going to put the etrac and the Tarsacci unit over this thing. I got a 27 down below the 27 line Ferris is disc out. Maybe you see that in the camera. Fast recovery is on, deep off. Trash density is low. And this is a 27 manual sensitivity. Now this screen is hard to see. I've took my cover off. I'm getting about a 7 for a conductive number. Sometimes I see a 14. Ferris number is running pretty high on it, and I'm going to turn on the target here. I get signal, but it's trying to bury it down in the like 35 line, okay, in the meter. $17 conductive. And it's still, there it comes up 7, 8, it pops up, it stays in the iron range, and then it jumps up on sweeps. 1108, 3521, 1908, 2209, 1708, and we're going to put the Tarsacci unit over this. The Tarsacci unit, and I'm at 18 kilohertz, 0 dis, threshold is -2. She's balanced to the ground. Mix mode. So I only get a jingle bell on one side of the target. Okay, all metal. I'll spin around here. I don't hear any wavering. Okay, disc mode. Still only get it on one side of the target. Okay, disc mode around this side. Good signal. Okay, mix mode. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the etrac back over this target because I noticed something, and let's see if my theory holds up. It may not, but we're going to try it. Back over this. Now, remember what, maybe you see this in my screen here. This sun is bad. Okay, 27 line, but I've only got it coming over about halfway to the screen. Now, this thing is reading a low conductive number, okay, on sweep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here to quick mask, and I'm going to bring the whole bottom part up to the 27 line and sweep this target. See, I don't get the signal now much. Okay, now I'm going to take it back to 20. We'll go back to my detect screen, okay? So that it's trying to stay down in the iron range, you know, down deep in the iron range, like in the 30s. Okay. So if I wouldn't have had this screen set up like this right here, and I'd have been hunting this target, my odds would have been cut into locating it, okay? And we're gonna dig it. Size plug I got out there. So it's not real deep. That's what she is. I'm gonna guesstimate this thing was about 3.5 inches deep in the ground. A little flat butt, still got the loop on it. Maybe you can see that. I'm not real good with this camera yet. Okay, in the interest of time here, I've got some serious weather coming in here a little later today. This wind is going to come up on me, so I found another target with this Equinox, and we're going to put those other two detectors over it, okay? The etrac and mdt8000 Tarsacci unit. And I found this with an Equinox 800 in speed 5, but I've got it in speed 6 right now. It's wanting a trend on a 1213 ID number. Pretty good pinpoint. I'm going to mark it and we'll check it with these other detectors. Okay, this is the etrac, same settings I've talked about earlier in this video. Let's give it a signal. Want to read 22 conductive. It's wanting to stay buried in the iron range, 34 conductive number. I'm going to swing around it over here. Okay, this direction right here. I'll pinpoint it. So I get nothing that way I would ever think about digging. Okay, now if I come over here, okay, I'm hearing tone, but let's go into this quick match screen. Okay, there's a 27 on the quick match. Now that brings everything on the bottom up, and let's listen to this target now. Be very difficult to find that target right there. Okay, this is the detect screen again. But remember, I've got my left hand side like extended all the way down disc-wise all the way to the bottom. Okay, so far on this target here, Advantage Equinox, we're going to put this Tarsacci unit on it. Fire this Tarsacci unit up and get over this target. Now, I wasn't dogging the etrac, but I need to make a good point here. Remember, iron on an etrac reads generally over in the, let's just say, high 30s into the 40s for conductive number. So if I was open field relic hunting with an etrac, I would not have, let's just say, from 36, 37, or 40 over conductive number. Okay, going back to the left, back from 0 to 36, 35, I would leave that open, because if that machine is reporting, granted, a low conductor may drag it into the iron range, but iron generally don't do that on an etrac, okay? Just something to think about. First unit back out, it's got the same settings as previously talked about in the video. Okay, this is mixed mode. Real good signal, okay? Not so good that way, but not terrible, okay? This is what the AM sounds like on it. I don't hear any wavering. Don't hear too much wavering there either. Okay, here's a disc mode. Good signal, but you got to keep a good slow sweep. None of this rocket ship stuff, okay? So the Tarsacci unit is doing real well on this target right here, in my opinion, okay? We're going to dig it. It appears to be in that plug. You maybe judge, see what the max depth possibly is. It's another musket ball. Probably about that deep right there. From there to that pointer. Okay, here's an Equinox located target. Now this thing is weak. I could be getting fooled with this now, but we're going to dig it eventually, okay? Part 2. I've got the sensitivity on 24. It's wanting to report 9 to 11 ID, and it's hit and miss when I hit it, and I've noise canceled this machine twice just to see if I can improve it. Now if I swing around this target, seems like it gives better signal when it reports, but it's reporting funky, way past the target, okay? And that is speed 6. I found this in speed 5. We're gonna check it in speed 7. Worse. Okay, we'll put these other machines over and see what this is. This might be a deeper find right here. Here's an etrac. Now this screen's got that old tint stuff on. This sun has made it where it's basically, I can't even see it. So I'm having to really look closer. Okay, 27 manual sensitivity. Okay, with a 27 below line on the right side knocked out disc-wise. I just hear just a hint of a signal. If I turn on it, now I've done checked it in auto sensitivity, let it track up, and I don't hear nothing on this thing that I would ever think about digging. Alright, we're going to put the Tarsacci unit over it. The Tarsacci unit on this target. I'm going to hold this speaker up here close. Okay, this is disc mode. So it's giving tone sometimes it don't. I'm going to cross it over here. I don't know what this is over here on the right. I don't believe that's the target. Okay, here's mix mode. Okay, I get some signal right there, pretty good signal. Now I don't know if this is a non-ferrous target or not. Now I may be fooled here, okay? Okay, all metal. See, there's that iron up there, that waver stuff. We're gonna dig it and see what it is. I see it down there. Okay, it's about that deep right there. And you can see it, this clod right here. It's another musket ball. Maybe you see that in that camera. Okay, so it was non-ferrous. And the advantage there goes to, well, they don't go to the etrac. You all can make up your minds which of the other two you like the best. It wasn't a good signal on either the Tarsacci as far as textbook or the Equinox.